Hello, my dear students and viewers. How are you? Hope we all are fine. Okay, now we are going to start same chapter what we had yesterday, mensuration. And before starting, I will remind you what we had yesterday. Okay, so what we had yesterday, the chapter we had mensuration, and we have discussed what is the mensuration. Simply, mensuration is the a branch of geometry which deals with the measurement of different kinds of figures. Okay, this is the mensuration. Mensuration means measurement, and in measurement, what we measure? We measure different kinds of figures. We measure different kinds of figures. What kinds of figures? So yesterday we have discussed that all figures are divided into two parts. First one is plane figure and second one is solid figure. All the figures are classified in two parts or divided into two parts, plane figures and solid figure. What is plane figure? Plane figure, a figure which has only length and breadth is called plane figure, and it is also called two-dimensional figure, 2D figure. Similarly, solid figure has three dimensions: length, breadth and height or depth. That's why it is called 3D figures. So all the figures are divided into two parts, plane figure and solid figure. Solid figure which has length and breadth is called solid figure. That's why it is called two-dimensional figure or 2D figures. And solid figure having three dimension, length, breadth and height or depth. That's why it is called three-dimensional figure, also solid figure. And what type of figures comes in two-dimensional figure? That is circle, triangle, quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, square, then after pentagon, hexagon, all these figure are two-dimensional figure. And in two-dimensional figure, this circle is called one-sided closed figure, one-sided two-dimensional figure, whereas triangle, quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, octagon, these all are polygonal two-dimensional figure. Again, circle is one-dimensional figure, whereas these are polygonal two-dimensional figure. There is no two-sided two-dimensional figure. Okay, one-sided closed figure, and then after polygonal two-dimensional figure. Similarly, what's come in 3D figure? In 3D figures, we had this prism, triangular prism, cuboid, cube, then cylinder, sphere, cone, pyramid, etc. This all comes in solid figure. So yesterday we have this much, I think. Now mensuration, what is the meaning of mensuration? Figures, how many types of figures are there? Plane figure, solid figure. Plane figure is also called two-dimensional figure. Solid figure is also called three-dimensional figure. It is two-dimensional figure because it has only length and breadth. It has three dimension because it has only length, breadth and height or depth. And these are the example of plane figure. These are the example of solid figure. In plane figure, circle is called one-sided closed figure, and these are the polygonal two-dimensional figure. And then after we go two-dimensional figure in detail. we went yesterday. So now again we go in two-dimensional figure, that is in Manchurian 2D figures. What is in 2D figures? Yesterday we discussed that first one is perimeter, or it is also called circumference, to area. These two, we find these two in two-dimensional figure. And yesterday we have started, what is the meaning of perimeter? So what we had yesterday, the sum of the all boundaries, the sum of this side, this side, this side is called perimeter. The sum of this side, this side, this side, this side is called perimeter. Similarly in pentagon also, all the boundaries, sum of this plus this plus this plus this are the perimeter. Whereas in circle this line is called circumference or perimeter. So the meaning of perimeter and circumference is similar. In polygonal two-dimensional figure we say it is perimeter, but in circle we say it as circumference. Okay. And area, what is area? Area is the space occupied by a plane figure. What space occupy, that the space is called area of that shape or figure. And then after we have started yesterday about circle, and in circle yesterday what we had, this is the center of the circle, and then after this circumference of the circle, the distance between center and the circumference is radius of the circle, and then after the longest chord of the circle which passes to the center of the circle is called diameter. So this line is diameter D, this line is R. And yesterday also I told you that there are so many radius in circle. Radius is singular and radii is the plural word for radius, and all the radius of the same circle are equal. Yesterday we have discussed, and this line is diameter. Diameter means diameter is a chord which passes through the center. If a chord does not pass it to the center, then it is not called diameter. So this line is a chord and which passes through the center of the circle. That's why this line, suppose AB, is the diameter of the circle, which is denoted by D. Yesterday we have derived a relation that this is R, this is also R, then this is 2R. Diameter is the double distance of radius. We have derived a relation yesterday, D is equal to 2R, and this is called C. And we have written formula for circumference. C means circumference. C is equal to pi D or 2 pi R, and A is equal to pi R square or pi D square upon 4. So yesterday we have discussed this much about circle. In mensuration, there are more things in circle which we discuss in geometry. In mensuration, we need this circumference, diameter, radius, arc, etc., etc. But in detail, we study in geometry. So today, what I remind you that yesterday what we had in our class: mensuration figure, two types of figure, then after circle, in circle, radius, diameter, circumference, and area. Now we go ahead. Okay. Today we start some small numerical problem. Okay. Now let's start. Example 1. example 1. Suppose this is a figure. This is a circle having center. The value of this line is 7 centimeter. Now find diameter. Suppose we have to find out D from this figure. Similarly, circumference and area. This is a circle having this length 7 centimeter. Now find what is D. D means diameter. Value of diameter, value of circumference, value of area. So this line, what is called this line, which is given 7 centimeter. So according to our definition, or according to our examples, what we had yesterday and today, this line is the distance between center point and circumference. That's why this 7 centimeter line is a radius. So now start the solution. So what we have, again what we have, radius of the circle, radius of circle, that is R. This is the radius of the circle, 7 centimeter, and we have to find out D is equal to what, C is equal to what, and A is equal to what. We know what we derived yesterday. D is equal to 2R. Diameter is the double distance of radius. Now put the value of R. Write D as it is, 2 into R. R means 7 centimeter. Therefore D is equal to 14 centimeter. That is the value of diameter. So in this circle, the value of the diameter, where it is 14 centimeter. Okay. Now 2 number, circumference C. What is the formula of circumference? Yesterday we have derived pi d or 2 pi r. If you use the value of r, then use this formula 2 pi r. If you use the value of d, then use this formula. Now you use whatever you like. I am using 2 pi r. Okay. Now put the value. 2 means 2, and I think you know the value of pi. In fraction, it is the value of pi is 22 upon 7, whereas if you want to keep in decimal, it is 3.14. But remind you, the value of 22 upon 7 is differ from 3.14. In question, sometimes in question you have given the value of pi 22 upon 7, or sometimes you will have given 3.14. If the value of pi is not given, then you can put according to yourself either 22 upon 7 or 3.14. Okay, but the value of these two are a little bit different. I am using here the value of pi as 22 upon 7, and the value of r is 7. Now any number is cancelled here. The 7 will cancel. 7 1s are 7, 7 1s are 7. It is cancelled. Now what is remaining? 2 into 22. 2 into 22 means 44, and right at last you have to write unit. What is the unit of perimeter and circumference? We have yesterday discussed. The unit of perimeter or circumference is centimeter or meter or kilometer, etc. So in mensuration, if you don't write the units of the particular thing, then your marks will be deducted. So don't forget to write units. So the circumference is the length of this outer edge. The length of this outer has come 44 centimeter. Similarly, now we have to find out area. What is the occupation of this circle in this board? So that is called area, and now we are going to find area. And area, what is the formula of area? Again we have two formula. Either you can use pi r square, or you can use pi d square upon 4. Whatever you remember or whatever you like, you can use, because we have value of both r and d. We have value of r as 7 centimeter, we have value of d as 14 centimeter. So whatever you like, you can use the formula, either this one or this one. I am going to use pi r square. Okay. Now put the value of pi. The value of pi is 22 upon 7 and r is 7 and 7 square. This 7 will cancel this square. Now it remains 22 upon 7, multiply 7 to the 14, 7 to the 14 1 15. And what is the unit of area? The unit of area is centimeter square. So the area of this circle is 154 centimeter square. Are you getting me? Okay, thank you. Now see what was our question? This is a circle and this line is given. There is not given that this is radius. So we should know, according to our definition, what is this line. So according to our definition, this line is called radius. It means question has given us radius as 7 centimeter, and we have to find out diameter, circumference, area. Okay. And this way we find diameter, circumference and area of the circle. Okay. Okay. Now the second example. Second example, example number 2. Suppose we have a circle. We have a circle and the area of this circle, area is given 154 centimeter square. This is the circle, and we have given that the area of this circle is 154 centimeter square, and we have to find out, suppose we have to find out radius, diameter and circumference. Listen, this is the second question, second example. The circle is given and we have given that the area of this circle is 154 centimeter square, and we have to find out radius, diameter and the circumference of the circle. Then how we find out radius, diameter and circumference of the circle? Right, solution. Area of the circle is given, area of circle A is given 154 centimeter square. We have to find out radius, r is equal to what? Diameter, d is equal to what? And circumference, c is equal to what? Now how we find out? Always remember the what is given, we have to use formula of that given. Suppose here area is given, then use formula of area. If suppose circumference is given, then use the formula of circumference. Suppose diameter is given, then use the formula of diameter. If we have to find out this radius, diameter and circumference, then what is given? We have to think about that. If area is given, use the formula of area. If circumference is given, use the formula of circumference. If diameter is given, use the formula of diameter. Okay, this is the trick. In any chapter you use this trick. What is given? What is given, use formula of that given particular terms. Okay, so we have here given what? We have given here area. So use the formula of area of circle. So what is the formula of area of circle? What is the area of circle? We know area of circle, either we can use pi r square or pi d square upon 4. We have two formula for area of circle. I am going to use pi r square. Okay. Now put the value what we have. Do we have the value of area? See here, yes, we have the value of area. So put the value of area here. The value of area is 154. So put here in the place of A 154. Similarly, we know the value of pi. What is the value of pi? The value of pi is 22 upon 7. Do we know value of r? Here see, we don't know, or we do not have value of r. If we don't have value of r, leave as it is, r square. Okay. First use formula of what we have given. We have given here area, so use value of formula of area and put the value what variable we have. Okay. We have A, value of A is 154. So put the value of A as 154. We know value of pi is 22 upon 7. We don't have value of radius r. So keep at it is. Now solve it for radius 154. You can multiply, there is 22 into r square, that is 22 r square upon 7. Now we know cross multiplication. How to cross multiply? This denominator multiply this numerator, this denominator multiply this numerator. I am multiplying this one to this 122 r square. If you multiply this to this, will get 22 r square. Similarly, if you multiply this 7 4 is 22, 7 5 is 35, 35 36 37, 7 1 is 7, 7 3 10, this much. And then after, or r square is equal to 1078 divided by 22, or r square is equal to, now multiply and divide, 2 1 is 2, 2 1 is 2, 2 5 is 10, 2 3 is 6, 2 9 is 18, and then what we have here, such a okay. Now 11 4 is 34, 11 4 is 44, and then after 11 4 is 44, 9 11 9 is 99. R square is equal to 49 and square root of r is under root 49, therefore r is equal to 7 centimeter. So one value it has come, that is radius 7 centimeter. The value of radius is 7 centimeter. If we can find one variable, then we can find others also, diameter or circumference. Okay. So with the value of area, we have found here value of radius. What is the value? R. Now put the value of r in diameter and in circumference. We will get the value of both. Okay. Now what is the value of d? D is equal to 2r. 2 into r means we have 7 centimeter, that is 14 centimeter. So the diameter of this figure is 14 centimeters and the circumference 2 pi r, or we can use pi d also. 2 into pi means 22 upon 7, r means 7. This 7 7 cancel, 2 2 is 4, 2 2 is 4 centimeter, 44 centimeter. So the value of circumference of this circle is 44 centimeter. Okay. Now take one more example. You can write Take example 3. Suppose this is a circle and the value of this outer edge, this value of outer edge is 44 centimeter. Now we have to find a radius. What? We have to find a radius, diameter and area. The value of this outer line, this outer edge, the value of this outer line is given 44 centimeter. Now we have to find out R means radius, D that is diameter, A that is area. Okay. Now start the solution. This value 44 is the value of this outer edge. And what is outer edge or what is boundary? Either outer edge or boundary is called perimeter, but in circular shape the perimeter is called circumference. So indirectly this 44 value 44 is given of circumference. Directly it is not given that circumference is 40 centimeter, only we have given that the value of this line is 44. So we should know that this line is called circumference. It means this 44 is the value of circumference of the circle. So this 44, right, given circumference of the circle C is equal to 44 centimeter, and we have to find a radius R is equal to what, diameter D is equal to what, area A is equal to what. Again, which formula we use in this question? So what I had told you that what is given, use formula of that particular given terms. Here if circumference is given, then use the formula of circumference. If area is given, then use the formula of area. If diameter is given, then use the formula of diameter. What is given, use formula for that particular given. Okay. So we have here circumference, given is circumference, so I am going to use circumference formula. We know circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, or we can use pi d also. Now see which variable we have. We have here 3 variables, c, pi and r. Do we have value of r here? No, we do not have. Do we know value of pi? Yes, it is not given, but it is already known that pi is 22/7 or 3.14. This is the number. Do we have c? Look here, we have value of c. So what value is given? Put. The value of c is given 44, so write here 44. To write as it is, the value of pi is 22/7, write 22/7. Similarly, we do not know value of r, write as it is. Okay. Now solve for r 44. If you multiply 44/7 into r, or again write 44, there is 144 r upon 7, or cross multiply 44 r is equal to 44 into 7. Now transfer 44 to the right hand side. If we transfer 44 to the right hand side, it remains r here 44 into 7 upon 44. Now this 44 cancel, the value of r is 7 centimeter. So in this way, if circumference is given, we use the formula of circumference and we find either r or d. If we use formula 2 pi r, we will get value of r. If we use formula pi d, we will get value of the diameter. So in this way we have got here value of r as 7 centimeter. If we got r, then we can find d or a easily. Now what is D? D is equal to 2R, 2 into 7, that is 14 centimeter. This is the value of D. And A we know pi r square. The value of pi is 22 upon 7. I think it will not come in the screen. We have value of r is equal to 7 centimeter. Value of r is 7 centimeter. Now D is equal to 2r, 2 into r is 7, that is 14 centimeter, and A is equal to pi r square. Pi is 22 upon 7, r is 7 whole square. This 7 cancel. 22 upon 22 into 7, that is 7 to the 14, 154 centimeter square. In this way we can find everything in circle, either it is radius or diameter or circumference or area. If any one term is given, then we can find out the remaining terms by using what we have relation of D and R, relation of C and D, relation of C and R, relation of A and D, relation of A and R. Okay. Thank you very much for today, this much, and I think you are getting me. If you are not getting me, you can write in comment box in Facebook page or in our YouTube page. Okay, I will make I will try to make you clear. Okay, and what is homework for today? No any homework. Only if possible you see this video 2 times, 3 times or 4 times, and then after again you have any confusion, you can ask me or you can ask with your school's teacher. Okay, thank you very much for today. Namaste. Bye. Have a good day.